Claressa Shields compares herself to Cardi B and is giving an explanation as to why her married man all of a sudden not with her 24/7. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Love Island USA Season 8. Claressa Shields, surprise, surprise, a.k.a. Pap's Mistress, a.k.a. Pap's Entanglement, a.k.a. Pap's Pick Me, a.k.a. Pap's Side Chick, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it is duck hunting season. We cannot escape Claressa Shields, you guys. We cannot escape Claressa Shields. Claressa wants us to talk about her as much as she complains. As much as she complains on the internet and accuses the people of being paid hate trains, of being fake news, of being false narratives and all this and all that, Claressa knows that if you do not discuss her, she's not in the algorithm. If you do not say Claressa Shields, she's not in the algorithm. And unfortunately, she is back to disturb our peace once again. She apparently did another live stream, right? Where she is training for this alleged fight in August. You know what I'm saying? That again, any ticket sales that are happening, it is because of the Zeus Network undercard. It's because people are there to see the baddies. People are there to see Brandy's brother. You know what I'm saying? And so Claressa does not like that, of course, right? Claressa doesn't like that. Claressa doesn't like that she's not the topic of conversation of this fight, but she spent all this time trying to say that she's the face of women's boxing, that she is the greatest female boxer of all time, and all of this and all of that, except for the opponent that she has. You know what I'm saying? The math is not mathing. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And you have made it a point to sabotage yourself to where you can't even fight the best. You are banned from fighting the best. Literally. You are banned from all things MVP Promotions, which includes their events, which includes their fighters, and the whole nine. So, Neil, you know what I'm saying? You have to fight your coworker. And not just any coworker, but a coworker that has only had 7 professional fights. And again, is significantly older than boxers that you claim that you would ever fight. That oh, I would never fight this person because they're too old, is what you said. But by that logic, you wouldn't have been parading around trying to fight Layla Ali. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, like I said, Claressa is back to disturb our peace. We have this, I believe it is from, I want to shout out JViews Daily on the Instagrammies is where this clip is coming from. And we are going to get into what Claressa had to say this go around and why the married man is not around. Let's take a watch and listen.
In boxing, 18,000 come out to see me. 21,000 come out to see Cardi B. We don't want to do it like that.
They should not pop upstairs.
Yeah,
I done seen that so many times. That's their favorite line.
Y'all know where yet. They be asking me.
I don't even know why they at. There's nowhere yet.
Nowhere yet. But this is my thing though. Y'all keep bringing up Pep, right?
Because this one want to get blocked.
Why do I have to be with Pep 24/7 every day for y'all to think like that's not a real relationship? Like he has a job. I have a job. We have things to do.
I don't even want to be with nobody that at work.
No.
Baby, go get your money. I'm going to go get mine, and then we'll meet back up in the middle.
Do y'all know how mean I am when I'm cutting weight? I don't think nobody want to really be around me like that. I'm not. I mean, I'm cool, but no. All right, we can flip the camera. get in the ring.
How you do it?
If they talk,
Yeah, right here.
yeah, if they talk, well, hold on, I got my thing on there. If they talk, people talk crazy on there, block their ass.
Period. Y'all heard what she said. I'm blocking y'all.
It's really the audacity to compare yourself to Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? It's really the audacity to compare yourself to Cardi B. Here's the thing, Claressa. Would you have booked the State Farm Arena if it was just you? If it was just you and nobody from Zeus Network, and it wasn't featuring the baddies, and it wasn't featuring Ray J, would you have been able to book State Farm Arena? Or would we be back in the day? You know what I'm saying? At Little Caesars Arena. Like, it's a fair question. After everything that has happened, would you have been able to book State Farm Arena on your own? And the answer is no. The answer is no. There are petitions out the ASS. There is a Cancel Claressa Shields movement. You are banned from all things MVP Promotions, which they have signed almost all of the top female fighters. So no, you're not Cardi B. Cardi B can sell out any arena that she wants. You're just as bad as Tamar, trying to say that she is selling out the same stadiums as Toni Braxton just because Toni Braxton elected to do a smaller tour, even though she just was performing at the O2 Arena in London, which is way more fans and way more seats than a traditional, you know what I'm saying, arena. But Claressa, you've lost the plot, right? And then having your friend watch the comments and block people, and this is what I'm saying, you keep saying you don't care what people say, but there's always going to be people who are going to talk spicy to you. There's always going to be people who are not going to like you or are going to have a difference of opinion than you that are going to always be in the comments. And that's just the way of the life. It doesn't matter how nice you are or how great of a person you are. There is always going to be somebody that is going to be against you. There is always going to be somebody who is going to have a difference of opinion against you. Sometimes to troll, sometimes because it's genuinely what they feel, and all of the things. And now let's get to the pap of it all. You did all this bragging for 2 years about how this man is with you all the time, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was a flex to be on display with this man, to do all of those interviews with this man, to go to these award shows with this married man. Now, all of a sudden, oh, we can't be around each other like that 24/7. Well, you were not in the to begin with because he was married, and he still is married. That's like the number one reason that you're not going to be together 24/7 is because the man is married. Make it make sense. Now, all of a sudden, Pap's got a job. Pap's got stuff to do. But what happened to all that time where Pap was upstairs? What happened to all that time when Pap was upstairs? That didn't sound like he had a job to me. But now, all of a sudden, he's got a job. He's got work to do. What work is he doing? Because if you're talking about the Rock the Bell show, I believe that's just once a week for like an hour on Sirius XM, right? If you're talking about TuneCore, I have not heard anything about no TuneCore in quite some time. Is he still there? Is he still an executive there? Because it's not giving that if he spent significant time with you. And it's interesting that your sister was calling him brother-in-law, but he couldn't even attend your relative's funeral, but somehow made a way to make sure his behind was right there in Puerto Rico. And again, what is his position? What is his role with Ren Records? Does anybody know? They say he's an executive, but of what? What is his position? Because to me, it is giving, he's just going where the money resides. And I thought the money resided with you. So now you're trying to say that he's got stuff to do and you get mean when you're training, and you get mean when you're doing all of this and all of that. So why are you online with us being mean? Is what I want to know. Why are you online with us being mean to your family, being mean to your friends, and being mean to your married man? I just want to know. These are just questions that I would like the answers to. Because why does our peace have to be disturbed in the process? You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be liked on the internet, right? But every time you're coming on the internet, you want to cuss the people out. And you want to victimize yourself. And you want to make it seem that any negativity that is your way is just random. You know what I mean? And now you got somebody else. You found somebody else, you know what I'm saying, to be your social media manager, I guess, and watch things for you and on your behalf and hype you up. Is this another hairstylist? Is this another makeup artist? Like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that was Nene in the background. I don't know. But what are we doing? What are we doing? You went from wanting to be around this married man 24/7. Now all of a sudden, he can't be around 24/7 because he has to work. Or his new job, his great idea that he stole from Remy Network to promote Win Records Network. And what is his job if nobody even knew that Win Records Network launched? How is promoting the website and everything else after the fact going to bring viewers over there if nobody knew? You know what I'm saying? You wait till after the fact to post about Puerto Rico and Win Records Network launching, and nobody had any idea. Nobody had any clue. So what work is Pap really doing? The work he is doing is clout chasing, Claressa. That is a job for some people. Being performative is Pap's job. That is some things that people like to do. Is specifically trying to cater to an audience and latch on to your audience, Claressa, for clout. That is why Pap is there. That is why his wife, Remy, called you his current come up. That is the whole point. That is his job, which, for all intents and purposes, he should be around you. So where is he, Claressa? What is his job? What is his occupation? Is what I want to know. Because Claressa just be saying stuff. She just be saying stuff, right? 1 minute, it's like, oh, Pap and I are never away from each other. We got to be together every single day. Now it's, oh, we're not supposed to be together every single day. I don't want somebody all up under me. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, he was never in the first place because the man's married. What does Pap have to do? Can someone let me know what business Pap has going on? For real? Because this sounds insane. So, nonetheless, that's it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype the video, please. There is that is it, that is all. It's todos es final. It's finito, it's the end of the road, it's the end of the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.